Yo, what up guys? What if I told you some anime abilities are so broken, they don't just win fights, they delete the idea of fighting entirely. In most anime, there are rules, power systems, limits, weaknesses. That's what makes battles exciting. But sometimes an author creates an ability so insane, so unstoppable, that those rules completely fall apart. No strategy works, no counter exists. And sometimes even logic itself stops making sense. So welcome everybody, I am Enemy Mind, and today we're diving deep into the 5 most broken abilities in anime that makes absolutely no sense. And we're not just listing them, we're breaking down why they're broken, how they affect their stories, and why once they appear, everything changes. So let's get into it. At number 5 we have Kyoga Suigetsu of Aizen from Bleach. Starting off at number 5, we have an ability that doesn't just trick you, it completely controls your reality. Kyoga Suigetsu, used by Aizen, this ability grants perfect hypnosis. And I know what you're thinking, hypnosis, that's it? No, this isn't just normal hypnosis. The moment you see its release, even once, you are permanently trapped under its influence. From that point on, Aizen can control all your 5 senses. What you see, what you hear, and what you feel, even your senses of direction and timing. Everything can be manipulated. Now think about that in a fight. You're swinging your strongest attack, you're confident that you've got him. But in reality, you are attacking air, or worse, your own ally. And the scariest part is, you'll never know. There's no visual cue, no warning signs. No way to tell what's real and what's fake. Even experienced fighters can't break out of it once they're caught. And that creates a massive problem narratively, because once this ability is active, every single scene becomes questionable. Is what we see in real, or is it just the GOAT Aizen playing with everyone? That's not just broken in combat, that's broken for the entire story. At number 4 we have the Fouling Titan from Attack on Titan. Now we move from illusion to something far more dangerous, the Fouling Titan. At first, it seems like a powerful but understandable ability. Control over Titan's influence over Eldian's memory manipulation. But then, time gets involved and everything stops making sense. This power allows the user to interact with the past, present and future simultaneously. Not metaphorically, but literally. Events in the future can influence the past, which then shapes the present. So instead of a normal timeline like past, present, future, it becomes a loop. Future, past, present, then future. Which raises a terrifying question. Did the user choose their actions, or were they always going to happen? Because if the future already influenced the past, then everything was predetermined. That removes free will from the equation entirely. Now imagine fighting someone with this ability. You think you're making decisions in real time, but in reality those decisions may have already been decided by the future. So it's not even a battle, it's just a script that's already been written. And never forget, millions of colossal titans ready to burn everything to the ground. So good luck fighting this ability. At number 3 we have the Limitless plus Infinity of Gojo Satoru. One of the most iconic and confusing abilities in anime, Infinity. On paper it sounds simple, nothing can touch the user, but the way it works is what makes it ridiculous. Instead of blocking attacks, it divides space infinitely between the user and the attack. So as something approaches, it slows down more and more forever. It never actually reaches him, not because it's weak, but because the distance becomes infinite. So let that sink in. Even if you had infinite speed, even if your attack could destroy the planet, you still wouldn't land a hit. Because the concept of reaching him is no longer existing. And that's just the defensive side, because Gojo can also manipulate space itself and teleport instantly, crush enemies using spatial pressure, trap opponents in an infinite information loop. So not only you can touch him, but he can end the fight whenever he wants. And this creates a huge imbalance, because most characters operate within a physical limits, but Gojo, he operates outside of them. At number 2 we have my favorite stand power from all JoJo's. Golden Experience Requiem. Now we enter a level where logic itself begins to collapse. Golden Experience Requiem. This ability introduces one simple but devastating concept. Return to zero. Any action taken against the user is instantly reset, as if it never happened. You attack, didn't happen. You move, didn't happen. You try to activate your power, also erased. It's not dodging nor blocking. It's denying the action entirely. But the real insanity comes after it defeats you. Instead of dying normally, you're trapped in an infinite loop of death. You die, then return, then die again, over and over and over, just forever. With no escape, no end, and no resolution. It's like being stuck in a nightmare that keeps resetting itself. And the worst part, there is no clear limit to this ability. It works automatically, instantly, and against anything. At that point, it's not even a fight, it's a guaranteed outcome. At number 1, as the undisputed broken ability, we have All Fiction, wielded by Misugi Kumagawa in Medaka Box. Now we have an ability that completely breaks reality itself, All Fiction. This power allows the user to return anything into nothing. And when I say anything, I mean anything. Got injured? Erase the injury. Lost a fight? Erase the loss. Died? Just simply erase your death. But it goes even further. You can erase events, concepts, entire existences, as if they never happened in the first place. Imagine fighting someone like this. You land a perfect attack. No, it's suddenly gone, rewritten, deleted. It's like playing a video game where your opponent can undo every move you make, while you're stuck following the rules. This ability doesn't just break power scaling, it breaks storytelling. Because if anything can be undone at any time, then nothing has a real consequences. And without consequences, there is no tension. So guys, we've reached the end of the video. These were the 5 most broken enemy abilities that make absolutely no sense. From controlling reality, to rewriting time, to erasing existence itself. These powers go beyond strength. They redefine what's even possible in enemy. Type down below in the comment section which ability do you think is the most broken, and what power did I miss that deserves to be there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys in other videos.